Hello. So I wanted to do my very first Hobonichi flip through. This is for the month of July, and I got this Hobonichi on July 18th. So I actually went ahead and I backtracked and I completed a lot of the pages. I think I maybe have 3 more I need to do, but I did catch up for almost the entire, 17 days prior to me getting it. So I wanted to go ahead and do a flip through, and I've already started the next month, so I'm going to definitely do one next month as well. So this is the first page, and like I said, I kind of backtracked, so not like the first few pages don't necessarily correspond to the actual dates, but in July, my vacation that's coming up next week was on my mind a lot, so I thought it was appropriate, and I used a stamp here. And I drew a girl kind of like thinking about it. And I also did a lot of the washi tapes that I had gotten, and this is actually a vellum page that I cut that out from, and I kind of added that there. And I used watercolors and a black pen and black ink pen that's waterproof and a white gel pen. Then these 2 pages are blank. Oop. The tripod's not very steady, so that might happen. Then I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, so I thought it would be fun to do a 2-page spread on that. And I just did a whole bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas quotes, just different quotes from it that I like. And again, that's all. This is all done using my Holbein watercolors. This is a vellum sheet that I cut out and I glued in, and I added a quote that I really liked that I saw recently. It says, "I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list." So, again, just more travel themed sort of thoughts. This is a vellum sheet again that I cut out. This is from the Tim Holtz paper vellum pack. And this is a stamp I colored in. And then this is a little bird I drew in. So just 3 different birds, or birds 3 different ways. Then this sheet I did on camera when I first got all of my washi tapes. And then I added the sticker from that store here. And then I added the sticker from that store here. Then this is where it starts getting to be more specific to the actual days that I'm doing. So at first I had used my Tim Holtz die to cut these out of like gold cardstock. And I added those, and like I just really hated it. I had it in there for a few days and I really hated how they were, because they were, the cardstock was very like thick and inflexible. And these pages are so thin, like I just did not like that effect at all. So finally I like ripped them out and I cut these out of vellum and added them. So now it's like really, you see, now it's really nice and flexible and transparent, which I like a lot more. And I was surprised that I was able to, like, some of the paper kind of, I'll show you, it like ripped a little bit, like the top layer came off, but it managed to just the top layer come off and not make a hole, which I was very surprised considering how thin the paper is. So I was pretty happy about that. So I didn't like mess anything up too badly by just ripping them out after a few days. Then I drew my Midori, and then I drew the Hobonichi, which I don't have that cover, but I think if I had been buying covers, I might have gotten that one. So I just went ahead and drew that one for the Hobonichi, just because at that time of the month, it was like they were both on my mind, and I had recently gotten both. Then this is an inflatable bouncy place, and there was like a YMCA family fun night that we went to for Dexter, and so I just kind of drew that to represent it and did some journaling. For the journaling, I'm mostly using Sharpie pens, which are great because they don't go through the paper. This is when Pokemon Go like was first coming out, and everybody was like crazy about it. This is for Morgan's 12th birthday, and it's just a sticker. Again, these were days I was just catching up on, so I didn't necessarily have enough time to make like each page take a long time. That was the Saturday I went to do that class with Finnabear. Then on Sunday, we went to Friendly's and to see the BFG for Morgan's birthday in 3D. And I googled this picture. This is how the pictures looked in the original book, so I went ahead and drew that. This was the actual first day I actually got it. So these were the first pictures I drew in it, and I did a bunch of writing. I don't know what I was writing about. Something about the Hobonichi coming, and I don't know. I used like a regular pen, so I kind of stopped doing that after a couple of days, but these are just like little cartoon characters. Then on this day, I had gotten these sunglasses, which I ended up returning, but I thought I'd include them anyways. I didn't know that at the time. I was going to keep them at the time, but that's my excuse. So on this day, I journaled. This was a little like digital sticker I sent my husband in our like in our texts. I don't know if you guys would recognize it. That's the little penguins, and they're really cute, so I just drew that because he's actually the one that bought me the Hobonichi. I was like going back and forth, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it because it was kind of pricey and all that stuff, so he went ahead and bought it for me. Then I did some journaling about time. This is a vellum clock, so again, it's very flexible. And I just did journaling about time and not having enough time and all that sort of nonsense. And I used some color sprays here. This was a Friday, so I think we went to Target that day, and we stopped by the library to return some books, and it was super hot out and horrible. This is from the stickers. That was the day I actually did the video about the washi tapes that I had gotten. So I pasted that here, and we stopped by Wawa, and then we also went bowling, and that's kind of the logo for that bowling place we went to. And again, I just painted that and used watercolors, and used watercolors here for this stamp as well. This was the day, and I used my new cloth washies, and this was the day I had like a whole day to do art. It was a Sunday because my husband took the kids and went to visit his parents, so I had a whole day to just do art stuff. So this is a stamp about art and just some paintbrushes. Then on Monday, I drew some clouds. I don't know. I was gonna say cute clouds, but they're not that cute. So they're just clouds. And then I guess these clouds are like a little bit happier, but this one cloud's mad, and he's like, I like to pee on people. I saw that, not these clouds, but I saw like there was a cute cloud and it said I like to pee on people, so I thought it was funny and I put that in. This was a day I just kind of drew a girl and thinking about sleep because I was like, for some reason, very, very tired that day and was just like, I just wanted to like lie down and pass out. And this was a day I took my son like in the evening to go Pokemon hunting, and he managed to get both of these that day, so he was excited. And then he said I was the best mom ever, so that was nice. This was a day I just did some journaling about work, and also I had a headache. So I actually used this stamp for that. So you can see I kind of did the eyes myself, and I didn't follow the stamp 100%, and I like added some hair, and sorry, there goes the tripod again. This is a Stampatique stamp. Let me see. Yeah. Well, anyways, it's Stampatique if you guys, you know, want to know more. It's by Daniel Torrente. Anyway, so I did her eyes like that and to like represent a headache. And then that was Friday, and we went to a baseball game at a stadium that's not too far from us. And They had like a monkey rodeo, and I wrote down all the stuff we got to do and all the stuff we got. And this is their logo. And then they had fireworks after the game, so that was really cool. We had like, this was through work, so we had like really great seats, and it was like prime seating for the fireworks. It was really awesome. Then that was Saturday, and we watched Batman vs. Superman. Oh my god, I swear that movie took up like half my day, because it was like, I don't know, it was like 3 hours long. It was crazy. But no, we actually did do a lot that day too. So it was Batman vs. Superman, and then this was a new backpack we got Dexter for the school year that he picked out. And then that day also, Morgan got new sneakers and Dexter got new sneakers for the school year. And I just kind of wrote down all the stuff we did that day. And then that Sunday is when we got the Instax printer, and then Dexter got his phone. And then that was funny. There's like this website, it's called, here, I'll show you. It's called howold.net. And it guessed that I was like, you upload your photo. You can just take it through the phone right then and there. You upload your photo and it tells you how old it thinks you are. And it guessed that I was 34. So I was like super flattered, especially after he guessed my husband's age, and he guessed it to be exactly the right age. And then he guessed me for 34. So I was like pretty happy about that. So that's actually the last day of the month. And then we used it for Morgan just to try it. And it guessed her to be 11, and she had just turned like 12 like a couple weeks ago. So that was pretty accurate as well. So it's actually pretty fun. So if you guys want to go on there and like, you know, try it. Anyways, so that's it for this month. And like I said, I'm already, you know, keeping up with this current month for August in the journal. So tune in next month for me to do another flip through. Thanks for watching. Bye.